you doing, my little fawn?
Playing with Grandma's dollhouse.
What game?
I'm playing you when you weren't a mom yet.
Can I play? I'll be Alex. Hey, cutie. You come here often?
Hi, do you want a baby?
Oh, this is moving a bit fast. What the heck? Let's make the best little girl on earth.
Of course she'll be the best.
How do you know?
Well, I'm the one making her in my belly, so...
Talking to you, I loved the way that your little brain continually managed to make sense of the world. But that day, the most astonishing thing was your assurance. How on earth did you have so much trust in me?
Damn, June, I can't believe it. I'm going to be a dad. We're going to be parents. When I got your picture, I yelled so loud, I think 3 guys here had a stroke. I'm just unable to focus on work. I'm so happy. It feels so... I feel like it's going to change my life. No, I mean, it's going to change me. Like, I'll never be the same again. I can't wait. And you, what do you think?
I think you should take the afternoon off and come home.
I'm on my way.
He was right, you know. Your dad. When you arrived, he changed to his core. Before you were born, he was always a bit lost, a bit wandering through his own life. But from the day you showed up, it was as if everything had become clear for him, as if he finally understood what he was doing here. It might be the right time for me to admit it, my little fawn. You don't have magical powers. You never had any. You didn't put us under a spell. Not Marie, nor your dad or I. It's easy to hide behind the fact that your being there made everything else possible. And to convince ourselves that your not being there is forever locking us out of being happy. But that's not true. The seeds that allowed us to change were always inside of us. Sure, they were buried deeply, but they couldn't wait to grow. And you were simply an incredible, a wonderful beam of sunlight.
You don't have to do this to me, Mom. You don't have to do this to yourself. How much longer do I have to make you miserable?
My little fawn, I can't do this to you. I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive myself for what happened, but you've brought too much light in my life for me to reduce you to that.
What is that? Mom, what do you mean by that?
You know what I mean.
I do, but I'm not sure you do. So I'm going to need you to say it. What is that?
The accident. It was an accident.
Yes, it was an accident, Mom. I lived a life full of joy and laughter and vibrating plastic lightsabers.
You shouldn't ever have found that. And it wasn't a lightsaber.
You think I don't know that? I lived a great life full of love. I will always love Dad, Marie, Diane, and you for everything you've given me. For the cozy spot that you made for me in your lives. And then one day, there was an accident. It was an accident. Say it again.
It was an accident.
An accident. A disaster. A calamity. There's nothing to forgive. It's not your fault. You know that, right? Deep down.
Do I? Then why do I feel all this guilt?
Yeah, that's another mystery. You're angry. But are you sure that you're angry at yourself, Mom?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You'll figure it out. And when you do, you'll make the right decision. I think you're ready now.
I'm ready. Thank you, little fawn. Thank you for your help. You can leave now. I've got this.
I know. I love you very much, Mom.
Me too, Astrid. I love you very, very much. I know you'll always be with me. I can feel you are here, and it gives me strength. And I'm going to need a lot of that if I'm going to go in there. But Marie needs me, and we have a lot to talk about. I guess I should have asked the doctor to give me a little something before I went into this room. You don't get free samples of benzos every day. All right, Junon. Cut the bullshit. Hi, Marie. Sorry I made you wait. I had to sort out a few things. A lot of things. But anyway, you knew I was coming eventually, didn't you? You've always had this weird gift of knowing what we're about to do before we even think about doing it. Once again, you were right. I'm here. But I almost didn't come in. I was close earlier, but I just stood outside the door. I was angry at you. I don't even know why. I mean, you're not exactly the warmest mother in the world. Still, why are things so complicated between us? Why do I always feel so threatened when I'm around you? Come on. A crucifix? You? Wait, is it... I remember now. I've seen this before. Was that last night? Shit, now it's all hazy. So this is what your life was like. That explains so many things. Now I understand why you can't trust anyone. Why you don't let anyone love you. Anytime I think about how it must have been for you, it's increasingly obvious. How lucky I was to have Astrid. Every second of my life I spent with her was filled with happiness. You never got to have that. Not as a daughter. Nor as a mother. But how could I forget what you told me last night? I mean, I wasn't all there. Too little sleep and too much wine. But for the first time in your life, you open up a little and I nod off? It's absurd. As if I didn't want to hear it. Was it that I was angry that you waited so long before telling me? Or was it something else? Something I didn't want to look in the face until now? What the Where did the bird go?
Oh, it's gone.
It is?
Yes. Early this morning, I opened the windows to let in some fresh air. It jumped on the edge of its box, looked at me, and then it flew away.
Oh. Did it look happy?
It did, my dearest daughter. It looked so happy.
That was a lie, of course. I know that now. But I believed that beautiful story at the time, without reservation. That's another thing which doesn't work in my relationship with Marie. The fact that she would lie to me because she doesn't believe I'd be able to face the truth. The fact that she doesn't trust me to deal with it.
Paintings are magnificent. But how do you do it?
Oh, well, that's hard to put into words. Usually I have a theme in my head, a topic I'm obsessed with, and all of a sudden, everything becomes clear. The shapes, the colors, they fight their way through my brain. Kinda like visions. And then I simply must paint. I can't control it. In fact, if I didn't paint in that moment, I could flip, do crazy things.
While Diane and I were dancing, I could hear Marie doing her spiel for Sasha. I'd heard it 100 times. The visions, what she called her mystical experience. A whole load of crap. 10 minutes later, I set the kitchen on fire, blinded by the urgency, as if my body was overriding my brain. Just goes to show you. As much as I hate it, she might have been telling the truth about her process. I guess I work like that too. What about those over there, in the tank? Are they still alive?
Of course. The true connoisseur prefer to cook their lobsters at the last minute. And
I'll take them.
Absolutely, miss. Do you want one or two?
I want them all.
I mean, there's about 2 dozen in there. Did you win the lottery or something?
I'll need one of your coolers too for the road. I drove to the ocean, opened the box, and threw them back in the sea. Freeing them was pointless, laughable even. But it felt amazing. I was able to change things. I could reject the fact that it is what it is. Just say no. What's the point in being alive if everything's already been decided for us?
And so,
It's not like that, Alex.
like what?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I left you to run back to my overbearing mother's clutches? No, you're wrong. That's not it.
I'm well aware that you don't need your mother. She's the one who needs you.
For a moment there, I thought Alex was out of his mind. Marie needing me? I can't believe how much Astrid loved that house.
Why are you surprised? It's awesome.
Really?
Well, yeah. Have you looked at it up close? There's all these little intricate details. You can open the doors, move the furniture, turn on the lights. Marie must have spent a lot of time on it. I don't know. I think it's an awesome present.
When Alex said that, I was reminded about my mobile. Just like the house, it was magnificent, intricate, exquisite. I believe that's why I kept it in my room for so long, hanging above my bed. These two presents were the two singular proofs that Marie cared for us. That was her way of saying she loves us.
Mademoiselle, could I have another glass of champagne?
Oh, I don't work here. I'm Marie Demange's assistant, also her daughter.
Her daughter. Remarkable. But you don't look anything like her. Do you paint as well?
No, I don't. I'm more of a...
Of course you don't. Why would you, with such a talented mother around?
I've never felt like I'm competing with Marie. My love for the movies, my penchant for writing, I did it all for myself, without thinking about her. But perhaps she was actually feeling threatened, as if the creative process was uniquely hers, her exclusive domain. Thank you for the mobile. I can't believe you managed to find it.
Oh, it's nothing.
Do you want to stay for a bit? Coffee, maybe?
No, thank you. I gotta go. I have a meeting.
A meeting?
Yeah, a thing. Don't worry about it. Say hi to Alex for me.
Oh, I'll call him. He's just in the next room.
Oh, hi, Alex. Bye, Alex. Done. Gotta go. Bye.
I rarely saw Marie being ill at ease, but the few times it did happen was when she came to the house to visit when Astrid was born. It was as if she felt like she was intruding on our family. Maybe because she didn't know what it was like having one.
It's stifling hot in there.
Yeah, sorry, AC's broke. Get in, we're running late. Don't sit on my script!
You could at least crack a window. All that rain brought a cool front.
Mima, Mima, Mima!
Oh, sweetheart. How are you doing? You look great today.
I'm a princess! The computer princess!
That is so special.
Can we get going?
All right, all right. We have time.
I don't. I need to drop off Astrid at Mina's and then I have a meeting at the production office to show my...
Just start the car. That will teach me to ask you for a special favor.
Yeah, this is the third special favor this week, Marie.
Just go. In great.
Shit, I can't drive with these heels on.
Why are you even wearing these things?
Silly me, just dressing up for a business meeting.
Sweetie, what present did you bring for Mina?
A Clay-Doh pizza factory! I love pizza!
You look really flushed, dear. Are you too hot? Let me take your coat off.
Marie, what on earth are you doing?
Just for 1 second.
Forget it. Sit down. We're almost there.
Just watch the road.
You sit
I'm
down
almost...
right now. Stop that.
You are worse than a traffic cop.
Shit, watch it. My script.
You're still writing for this garbage? Damn, Scavis. You might have the lowest self-esteem I've ever seen, but I must admire your perseverance.
No one asked for your opinion. I didn't sleep all night. I can't focus. Also, I'm too old for this.
Okay, I'm taking off my coat now.
Anyway, sounds like you're not yet too old to be a mediocre writer.
Marie, please. This is too much praise.
I have to prod you some way or another. You are so incredibly lazy.
And they keep coming. All these flowers. Really, I can't.
Nothing ever comes easy to women in this industry. I had to build it all myself. No one was there to help me. I slept 4 hours a night when you were born. I worked all the time to provide for your needs.
Oh, you really gave me everything, Marie, except perhaps self-esteem. Oh, and a father.
You're not making sense, June. You and your sister would be nothing without me, and you know it. You're both churlish and fearful. I gave you everything, and you're just squandering it all to write soap operas. Maybe you'd be a better writer if you had to toil a little bit more. Who knows?
Mom! I need help with the thingy.
What's that, my little phone?
Sure, just change the subject.
I am not changing the subject. We weren't talking. What am I supposed to say when you get mad like this?
I get mad because I believe in you.
Stop yelling!
We're not yelling, sweetheart.
Anyway, this little one is only one thing you've done well.
Speaking of which, if we could
But
avoid...
if you're mishandling her the way you fucked up your career, that's concerning. Children are delicate. They need protection. You can put even the best child in a shitty family, they're gonna blow up.
Wait, why are you even saying that? What are you talking about exactly?
I made some mistakes with you two, it's true.
We turned out okay in the end, didn't we? Whatever you think.
You don't get it. There's something hanging above our heads. All of our heads. Something that's about to fall on our heads if we're not careful. It's been there forever. Passed from one woman onto the next in our family. Like a disease.
Are you sick, Mima?
No, sweetie, she's not sick. This is grown-up talk.
You're right, June. Love. Love of self. It's true, I don't think I taught you that. But I think that's because no one taught me either. Or my mother.
Oh, okay, and so you're... scared for Astrid. Hold on. You, Marie, the great Marie de Mange, you believe in that nonsense? There's no curse on our heads.
Next time I'll keep my mouth shut.
Unless you keep it open, actually. I know hardly anything about your life. Not a thing. But I do realize that you had a hard time. And that you're scared.
I'm not scared.
I think you are. You're scared we'll turn out like you. But we can change. Everyone can change.
My dear daughter, I'm not sure about that. Do you think so?
I know so. that's all thanks to you. You taught us that in your own twisted, painful way, but still.
I did what I could.
And in the end, you did give us the means to change things. You've taught us how we could blow off the entire world and do whatever we wanted. That's your way of showing love, don't you think?
Love isn't my thing.
Oh, Mom, come on. You love me and I know it, in spite of your best efforts to hide it. I can feel it, and I love you.
And I love you too, Mimo.
Oh, thank you, dearest. Makes me so happy to hear you say that.
I like it better when you're nice.
Why are you not in your seat? What are you doing standing up? Marie, why is Astrid completely unlatched?
She was sweating. I just took off her sweater. No big
Shit,
deal.
I told you to keep her safety belt on. Are you kidding me?
You know, you're so uptight sometimes. Unbelievable.
I am not uptight. I would just like you
Mom,
to...
watch for the deer!
It was you? You knew, didn't you? The fight, the unlatched safety belt. I'm sure you remembered, and you didn't say anything. You just hung me out to dry with my feelings of guilt. That's it. That's the real reason. That's why I was so mad at you. I'm sure that's also why you filled in this stupid paper with my name on it. You probably thought that if anything happened to you, it would be some kind of divine justice. I would have a choice of what to do with you. And now, I have to make the decision. So what am I supposed to do, Marie? Maybe we could invent something else. We deserve that. Why would I make my peace with you? Could agree to play by your rules. One last time. You know, Marie, I figured out what you're missing. You've been fuming inside for years because you have no hope. But no one can live like this. Not really. I need hope. That you'll be okay. That you will heal. That life will go on. And maybe even one day, you and I can talk. Really talk. About everything. And if, unfortunately, things don't turn out that way, if you were to die, at least we'll have had this. Hope that things change. Hope to change. I'm not forgiving you, Marie. As Astrid would say, there's nothing to forgive in an accident. The only one I want to forgive is myself. I forgive myself for my failures, for not believing in myself for so long. I'm sorry I had such a hard time realizing how strong I am, in my own way. I have the strength to live. I even have the strength to help you live if it comes to that. And with some help from the people who love us, you and I can heal.
Mom!
All right, Achille. Here we go.
At last! Are you happy with your story?
I think so.
Fine. You'll read it to me later?
I'm not sure. It's not really a story for kids. And
I want to try the red Stegosaurus today. Did you know his tail is actually a slide?
really? Can I try it too?
Only if we buy ice cream on our way back.
Seems like a fair deal to me.